Good day, people. Goeiedag, mensen. Right, goeiedag, mensen. So, of the three gearboxes, that's a 404 gearbox, and that is a 403 gearbox, and that is a 505 gearbox. So let's strip this one. I'm still downloading video number 5 of the trip. Yep, and the Worcester flood by Worcester, damages there on the railway line and so on, and then the road to Ashton and a little bit of Kochman's Kloof, and last piece of from the tunnel onward, that hole in the mountain. Yeah, natural tunnel. From there on, in Kochman's Kloof is a disaster. So I started a clip on the other side of Montague, and then I made a video from there onward until on the outside of Berrydale, and I stopped the video because it became too dark. Het is te donker geworden. Toen heb ik nou daar gestopt. So let me strip this thing before I talk too much. Voor ik te veel praat. Alright. Begin waar? Begin ons agter. We start at the back. There. Come on up, boat. Turn it over like so. Oh. Don't put the damage here. Then it's going to leak oil. So where are you sitting? Still sticking on the 5th gear. Bang. Why do they use automatic fluid in these gearboxes? Should be using 2050 or 1540 oil in it. Okay, so let's go on with the story. Adapter quarter 3H 3/8 duim dryf. So now I selected fifth gear there, and I must knock that pin out, all open. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Kyk of ek dit kan uitkap. Alright, that one is too thin. See if this one works. Let's get rid of this. It turns nicely, so I don't know where it ceased because it doesn't turn from nowhere. Okay, then I have to get the puller on it. So let's see if I can put this. There's some, oops, grease on the point of it. Alright. Don't drop off, down. Ag, dat weer 17 soksleutel gekry. Vir die ding daarbo. Alright. Oops. Alright, a little bit backward. Otherwise you can't see what's going on there. So, terug dat jy kan sien wat hier aangaan. Alright, now forward. Good. Something is turning a little bit. That like belovend. That looks what okay, let's see if I can eat that thing this way again. Right in die kant die kap. Alright, let's see. Of ons daar kan sien waar ons kap daar. Go up. In there. Then I bonk this thing. Okay, it went. This must come up. Right. What gummy gooey stuff is this? Wat 'n gommerige besigheid is daai. Wait, hier kom die ding. Laat er al op in staan. Not good enough. Ooh, right. This story, I think it's different. I think this is let's check that's better. Now let's wiggle this thing up, the fork up. That's why I must knock that thing this way. Oh, cannot go this way. This thing must still go up. Oh. So that it can go past that point. That's better. Check the synchronous spring later on. Now this thing is stuffed. It's so solid. Doesn't want to move. Okay. Now I'm going to undo this bolt there. Let's go down again. Sorry for this. There is a bolt. Yeah, a nut. A nut. Not going to work. Right. Let me undo this one first. The guy told me if he had known what this is, he would have never let it go. As hy geweet het wat 'n ratkas deze is, dan sou hy dit nie laat gaan het. Yep, so ek moet nou kyk hoe wat die kondisie die ratkas is. En dan moet ons maar iets uitwerk. Maar ek moet nou kyk wat gaan daar met die speedo drive aan. In there. That is solid. It doesn't turn. Speedometer gear. Okay, and the teeth are gone. Die tandjes op die speedo rat is kapot. Want hy het presies deze ding. Daar. Dan is af. In die middel. In the center it's gone. The teeth. So that is another problem. Somebody must make one up for me. And heel veel geld. It's going to cost a lot of money. To make a gear like that. Okay, let's go on with the other side. Maybe that's better news than a speedometer drive, unfortunately. Right, let me. Eventually, I got that bolt, the nut off. This rusted stud. You felt like a year or a million times I had to turn it in and out, in and out. As you can see, all the squirting went on here, wasting the what is it? Penetrator. Yep. Okay, let's see if I can bump this up. Before I break it. Is there another bolt? Yes. Another bolt. Or a nut, whatever. Hidden somewhere. Right here. I'm going to stop this here and until it's almost off. Right, now it's almost off. There it goes. Now we can see if we can bump this up. Oh, it's easy. And then here. Alright, that's off. This thing is solid. The gear selector arm, that one doesn't move. I must fix this. Get this loose because it was lying in the rain outside. That's what the problem with it. So this now turns. So, but this doesn't look well. Dit lyk nie heel goed nie. So maar skoonmaak en kyk if the bearings are still okay. Kyk of die laars nog goed is. Okay, now I must undo these two. And then I must do the bottom 7, yeah, I think it's 7 because it is BA 10 5-speed. It has 7 bolts. The BA 7 of the BA 10. This is a BA 10. The BA 7 has 6 bolts. Okay, so let's first get this out. These are Allen cap bolts there. 1, 2. Alright. So this now. This is solid. This doesn't. I think that's the most expensive bearing in the gearbox. The one here at the front. Okay, let's see if we can manage to get this out. Zoom a little bit more in. Now it's too dark in there for you. Don't know if you can see in there. Sien of julle kan sien daar binne. Weet of julle kan sien daar binne nie. Kom ons kyk wat dit is. Wrong way. Wrong direction. And this is very nice. This socket is too thick. The socksleutel is too thick. Okay, I found this is now the door socket, and that doesn't go in there. And the impactor socket doesn't go in there. So the last chance, what is this? Vanden. What? It's in 11/16, number 65. VBW something written on it. I don't know what it is, but it comes from Germany. It's a very old socket. And let's see if this one. It's already ground. Yeah, ground there. So I don't know. Maybe must take this Ghidorah. See if this works. That one works there, but here I have a problem. Right, something is going on. It's not going on. Shove it. Oops. Right. All of them loose except this one. That one doesn't want to budge at this point. So I must go and fetch another socket. I'll look for another one. Okay, so I found this one. It's also an Inco socket. I thought I must have one somewhere. A thin hexagon socket, thin wall. The outside is thin. That is thin. Right, let's see if this works. Right, this is down. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so this is be a 10 for speed. 7. 7 bolts in the bell housing. Alright, let's get them out. This thing off. Officers. Right. That's off. There's a lot of. Ooh, what the heck? Come on. All the sand off of it. Yeah. Right. There was a lot of sand there. Okay, now there is a disaster. I'm going to zoom into the disaster. There you can see the disaster. And that, it doesn't look well. See that thing there? Dat mustn't be there. Dat moet nie daar wees nie. Dis 'n fout. That's a big problem. Right. Oh, good. That is a Simkrams spring. It's broken. So the other half is somewhere else. It came out of here, most probably. That's why they stuffed this gearbox. Because if that spring is broken, you can't get find gear proper gears. They grind. show you some more. So these two came out of four-speed transmissions. Let's see, yeah, out of a four-speed transmission. So first of all, the clutch wasn't right, so the little oil in it, so they burnt the synchronous clutch or brake or whatever. Does two things at once. It can either brake or it can speed it up. If it speeds it up, the gear up, then it's a clutch, and if it brings the speed down, it's a brake. So it does can do both, either speed it up or bring it the speed down. Je kan spoed afbring of je kan spoed opneem. En daarom dat as 'n koppelaar as jy spoed opneem, as 'n rem as jy spoed afbring. En deze het uitgebrand. So sy spring is nog reg daar binnekant. Inside there, the spring is still good, but this is bent up. Alright, that one is done. This one, of course, did what that happened with this gearbox. En deze is nog goed. Dit is nie te sleg. Daar is 'n klein bietjie gebrand. So that can also be the problem when your clutch isn't correct. That's when you mess the spring up inside there, because in this one there is only a half of a spring. Daar's dit net spring van daar na daar. Aan die ander kant daar nothing, no spring from this point to that point. So only this point, yeah, the spring is here. That lot is gone, broken. So that one is also stuffed. So here it is seized by something. It's not good. Okay, take this thing out of the way and clean it. Lot of sand off there and wipe it off. Right, let's go on for this. Oh, I forgot to take the Allen key bolts out. Well, I'll do it now. First, curious to see what happened inside. Half inch. Okay, come on out. Right. So half inch socket is a little bit tighter than this 13 millimeter. Though it's a 13 millimeter head, the 13 socket is a little bit bigger. And this half inch socket is a little bit tighter. Okay, now I'll take the Allen cap bolts out. Okay, so I've taken a 1/4 inch and then 3/8 of an inch to the half inch, because this thing is half an inch. So let's see, let's adapt here, half inch to the 3/8 and 3/8 to the 1/4 inch adapter there. Let's see what happens here. That's easy. And this one, that one is also easy. Okay. So you should put a Loctite on these caps a little bit, not a strong Loctite, but just for in case it vibrates loose, because if that comes off, this thing can cause a disaster as well. Alright, kom ons kyk of ons nog 'n bietjie verder kan gaan met die besigheid. See how far we can go with it. Now I must bonk it with a hammer again and split it in the center here. Is that all that's in there? We hope. It sounds klink heel belovend. Okay, right. Sounds good. Okay, let's turn it this direction. And out of this cover, one half of the cover of the gearbox, of the gearbox. Now we see where did that spring come from. So how did this happen? So this happened because somebody thought it was a racing car. If you want to do racing, you cannot do racing with these gearboxes. You must go to the racing specialists and buy a racing car gearbox. Then you can do racing with these cars. But you mustn't use these gearboxes. Just a normal sedan car with a normal gearbox, and it's not made to be raced with. Because the problem isn't with the gears going to pack up. The problem is when you change your gears from select your gears from first to second, or from third to second. That's where you get problems. If you come from third to second, or you change from first to second, that's where your problem comes, because the speed differences are too much. Daar's te veel spoed, revolusie, de verskille, omwenteling op 'n minuut, verskil op die ratte, as jy wissel van deze na daar, of van deze na hierna. So that spring, half of a spring, where is it now? This spring, little piece of a spring, the half of spring, yeah. I think it's like so. Came out of here. And this is first gear and second gear. Dit is eerste rad, tweede rad, synchro machine. So spring wat uitgekom het. Goed, gebreek het. Alright? And I see something else. So where's the other piece? Let's see if I can turn this thing. The other half must also be somewhere. Die ander helfte moet ook iewers wees. Maar die skade is daar. Kan gesien word. En die skade kan daar gesien word. So this gear and that gear, this thing went in between of these, and this is a hard thing. Yes. And then it also went to there and there. It went 1, 2, 3 teeth, 4 teeth. There's 1 tooth damaged. Okay, and let's take it out. We can see better. Let's see. Let me hold it like so they can see the damage done on the second gear. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. So it's 9 teeth damaged here on the second gear, and on the third gear there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So it's 6 damage there. And then on the input gear, this side, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, no, 17 tandem, 17 teeth on the cluster gear, on the main input. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but then you must just be careful, because it's now not making, it's not as strong now. It's niet so sterk nou nie. Dan gaan ons hier en ons raal die uit. Come on. Right. Out is it. This is out. Let's see how many gears we have here. Broken teeth of broken teeth on the main shaft gears. Right, this is the input gear, and we have the 1, 2. Just hold my finger there. So it's 1, 2. It's 2, only 2. 2 damaged there, so that's not too bad, because it's just a wide gear. It's much better than the BA7. The BA7 has only this much, so small. Die BA7 radkas. Die BA7 radkas is om by so eind. So duim, so 1 duim korter dan deze radkas. So die ratte is allemaal thinner gears in the BA7 gearbox. That's why it's overall its length is about an inch. It's plus minus an inch shorter than this one. I mean, the casing, if you look at it there, this is almost in level with it there. So this distance from the front to here, it's the same. But here, the BA7 is about here, stops here. This is here. That's what I mean by shorter. So this lot is shorter. It comes in. This is much shorter, yeah, because these gears are thinner. Right. Let's see what's going on here. And with this gear 1, 2, 3. And that's where I started, I think. Yeah. So it's 3 gears teeth off of this one. So that's also not too bad. And this is now 3rd gear. And that must be 2nd gear. Let's see. There's some bit inside between the teeth there. Okay, here we have 1. Yeah. It's a big chunk of a gear off there. Well, it measures with 1, 2 teeth about. Might be okay. Let's go to the 1st gear. I don't think the 1st gear has problems. Kom ons kyk net gou of die eerste rad ook fout het. Geen fout hê met die eerste rad. Right. Goed. So, that is the reverse gear. Nothing wrong with the reverse gear. That's the output gear on the reverse side. This was a very good gearbox. The way I can see, what I can see from it, wat ek kan sien van dit, as jy daarna kyk. If you have a look at this is very good. Don't know what's the mileage on this gearbox, but it's quite good. So it didn't have so much miles on it. The mileage was low. So somebody did some racing with it. It's either STI or the SR models, the 2-liter motors. They use these B810 5-speed gearboxes. The GTI used the B87 5-speed gearbox, and I think all the others that followed used the pickup and the station wagon and so on. They all used the B87 5-speed gearboxes, but you must check the oil on them. That's all. Must be full of oil. If you don't check the oil levels, then it's a disaster. And that's not nice to drive with 4 speeds when you could have had 5 gears. Some people did change them out with 4-speed gearboxes, but the car is stuffed when the 5-speed doesn't work no longer. So if dat nie meer werk nie, dan is die car eintlik useless. Okay, so that's the story about it. And I can't see any pieces of the rest of it inside this gearbox thus far. Let's go in and have a look in the place where the magnet must be. There's a drain plug. Okay, the drain plug must be somewhere here. Where is the drain plug in the thing? I can't see the drain plug. And it must be on that casing here. On this one. Oh, there it is. It's just a lot of goo there. That's all material from the gears. And nastiness. Oh, sorry, like that. All the gooey stuff. So what happened is the gearbox didn't change nicely after they ruined it. The changes were grinding in first and second gear, yeah. That's what happens with it. And then they decided to check the oil. And they most probably found this one. The rest of it all broken up by the gears. And it was on the plug when they drained the oil out. Because there wasn't oil flowing out of this gearbox now as I stripped it. So this either it didn't have oil in it at all, or they've drained it out and found the pieces of the other half of it. Right, so deur stuk uitgeval onder. Went through between these gears, I don't know how, or past it or whatever, and it came out by that hole. Where's that hole now? Let's see. Where's that hole? The hole is in this, sorry for that. It must be in here. Must be. No, it's not there. Where is the hole? I can't find the hole now. The hole must be there. Because there is a hole on that side. Okay. Is it this side or is it this side? Let's check it out on that side again. It must be on the rust side. Yeah. So it came through this hole and was stuck there. Just now when we opened it up the first time, took the bell housing off, we found this thing sitting here. Die koppelaarbuizing afgekry, al het. Dit sit hy daar so. Hier in die goeders daar. Sit hy hier ergens daar. Of hier, maar dit was there. Good. Stop this video here. So that's now the end of this gearbox disaster video. We saw what happened with it. I wonder what is the problems with those two. Okay, that one I won't use, but that one I might use. So I must check that one too. What's going on inside? It is a 404 4-speed transmission. That one is a 4-spoed radkas van 'n 404. So met dit ook kyk. So bye bye from this video. Bye bye. Tot ziens. Tot de volgende keer. Bye bye en tot ziens. Thanks for subscribing. Dankie vir die subscripsie. Tot de volgende video. Ons kyk weer verder. let's have a look at the next video so far. Thank you, bye bye. And this is also an hour's video already, and pieces of it was taken, not videoed, maybe half an hour or something. It's not in this video when I struggled with the bolts to get them loose and so on, so that's not included, but the rest was real time, dat die ander stukke was regte tyd, maar die boutjies se uitdraai was 'n ander storie, was uitgesny. Wat is dit? Edited. Geëdit. So, tot ziens. Bye. Stay safe, bly veilig. So another thing here is this. These are lever. This gear and this speedometer drive, and this bearing is level. So I should take the speedometer drive out first. In this case, it's rusted, it's corroded, it's stuck. I can't get it out. So that's the first thing you must remove, is this. You must first remove your speedometer drive, output drive, and then you can strip the gearbox and pull the cover off of the fifth gear. Daar's waar die moeilikheid kom, as jy moet eers die speedometer rad, aandryfrad op die kabel uittrek, die in het vastgekorrood, vastgeroes, wat ook al. En as jy die dop afhaal, behuizing afhaal van deze rad af, dan maak die laar daar so. Die tande van die speedometer rad af. Daar so. Die rad is nou katoen. It's done. It's bad. It's now finished. Okay. So must have oil in it. See, the oil is clean and it must be that level of oil in it. And first take this out, the speedometer gear drive out, before you strip the gearbox. You strip the gearbox with that thing in, as I've done now. It's done, because it's been solid. It doesn't turn and it doesn't come out. So that's the result that you get. It's not stuffed. Okay. Bye for now. Tot ziens.